My name's Jonathan Bonnitcha. I'm an Associate Professor here at the University of New South Wales within the School of Global and Public Law. My research broadly focuses on international economic governance, particularly on the international regulation of foreign investment. I've been particularly interested in research on investment treaties. Investment treaties are quite unusual treaties in that they deal with the relationship between states and private actors. So normally when we think about a treaty being an agreement between states at the international level, we think about that as an arrangement governing the relationship between states or countries. But investment treaties are unusual in that they confer rights directly on foreign investors and allow them to bring claims directly to international tribunals against states. So you may recall the case involving Australia's tobacco plain packaging legislation, in which Philip Morris brought a $4 billion claim against the Australian government, alleging that its intellectual property had been expropriated by the introduction of plain packaging in Australia, and that this was a breach of treaty commitments Australia had made under a treaty between Australia and Hong Kong not to expropriate foreign investments' property without paying compensation. So my work broadly looks at the investment treaty system globally and the implications of this system for the protection of wider public interests, public health, the environment, democratic decision-making. And beyond that, my interest over the last 5 years has really been drawn to the interface between international investment law and national legal systems. So in recent work, I've explored the impact of investment treaties on how decision-making gets carried out on the ground across developing countries, with a particular detail focused on Myanmar, where I used to live. In other forthcoming research, I look at the history and development of national investment laws and the different functions that they perform in relation to the admission and regulation of foreign investment, and seek to highlight some of the similarities but also some of the important differences between those instruments and international investment treaties.